I'm about to try shopping with a hangover. I had the most wonderful evening at a wedding last night. The head is hurting, but I had to come out and see what the Carboot gods had in store. Want to come along? Does shopping with a hangover help or hinder? Come along with me today and find out. I've only gone and lost the frigging car again. Is it just me, or are all the blooming cars silver? I could be here a while. Bloody hell. So I might have been a little bit hungover today, and that is because last night I attended the wedding of my wonderful niece and a great time was had by all. I seem to have filled the trolley very nicely and I spent up, so want to see what I found? A real collection of different things today. First of all, look at this wonderful large, I mean you can see the size of it. It's a beautiful antique abacus, and just look at that. Gorgeous dovetail joints, this little pinstripe. I mean, it is absolutely wonderful. That's one of my favorite finds today. And then down here, a pair of beautiful antique grain measures in copper and with little brass labels. And then bought a set of cider jugs, also copper with brass labels. A pair of beautiful heavy, I think they are brass, or maybe not, they could be an alloy, but they are so sweet. A little dog chasing a cat up a stack of books, book trader, and it looks like it probably dates to, I wouldn't say it's terribly old, maybe the 80s or 90s, but what I like about it is underneath, I'll just focus for you, it is actually wild cherry wood, which is really lovely, or English elm. I don't know, it needs to make up its mind, but it comes from a workshop, and originally this was £55, so I think that's a really nice quality piece. This is awesome, my favourite little finds today. And anecdotally, it's stuck in here, it was made in the 1930s. It's just a little toy cart, like a push-along cart, but imagine sticking a little antique teddy or toy in there. A Canterbury, I mean, I don't normally find things like this, they're becoming increasingly rare, but this is a nice example. It's got a little drawer and little brass casters to the feet, and little turned, if you look at these little points at the end, they're beautifully turned. And these were used in Edwardian and Victorian times to store sheet music. So today they are becoming quite collectible again, as people are using them to store coffee table books, magazines and things like that. A couple of pieces of German pottery. I'm doing some street fairs in the next 2 weeks, so I always pick up German pottery for my mid-century collectors. This one is nicely marked as well. And then this is a gorgeous wooden rolling pin with beautiful, you can see birds, flowers, trees, honey that looks like a beehive, church, and lovely themes. And I think this was used for rolling out biscuit dough and then cutting your biscuits out, and you have these wonderful themed biscuits, so that's really nice. Little seahorse, which I always love. I'm fascinated by seahorses. I couldn't resist. I mean, I know it's not really me, but look at this. It's fabulous. It's so of its age. It's I'd say probably, could even be 40s, but probably 50s. But isn't that great? It's just got a cat kind of, yeah, I just think that's fabulous. Speaking of cats, and also for my mid-century buyers, look at this. It's the most beautiful purple glass vase, but sitting atop is this old, I mean, I've seen these before, but nothing like a cat like this. It's kind of like one of those German flocked kind of cats. Inside the vase, look what he's doing. He's actually hunting a mouse. A matching mouse. I mean, I just found this an absolute delight. The whole lot just had to come home with me. And then this, which I think is a Da Vinci print, but it's nicely framed and it's got the vintage sort of stamps in the border, which I quite like it because it gives it some age. And here is a painting, and on the back, I'll show you, is that it's Arundel. So it's somewhere in Arundel. If you know it, you know it. It's a beautiful town, and that river feels very, very much like a scene from Arundel. Okay, and then one of my star buys today, and well, I hope it's a star buy, it could have been a disastrous buy, but was this beautiful silver-topped, ebonized Victorian cane. Now, they don't come along very often. I'm just going to stand it up there, lean it up against there so I can step back. There you go, it's a better shot. Apparently there's a real collector's market for these, so I took a bit of a punt on it, not knowing much about canes, but it has beautiful hallmarks just there. So I'm going to try and look those up, see what I can find out. I mean, it's not in perfect condition. You can see it's had a life. May have knocked somebody on the head a few times or something, but I really like that. It has some nice sort of age to it, and yeah, I can just imagine that being used by a gentleman with a top hat. What a fun find. And then I think today my favorite finds was this wonderful collection of vintage and antique jewelry. When you are a dealer and you come to a boot sale or an antique fair, you will often encounter sellers who are selling their loved ones' possessions, and so therefore the jewelry is new to the market. It's been in someone's collection their whole life, and it always sort of, it's not guilt that I feel, because I know that there's a time for everything in life and things do have to be passed on, but I try and approach these sort of purchases respectfully, bearing in mind that the person standing behind the table has lost someone beloved to them. And so today I was able to comb through their entire life's collection of jewelry, and I managed to pick up a few really pretty things, and I hope it was respectfully, but yeah, I'm excited about some of these finds. But yeah, just one for a question to the void. Sometimes it's difficult to balance your emotion with your buyer's head. So all in all, I think that's a great collection to come home with, and given that my head is pounding and I really could do with a bacon sarnie right now, I think I did all right. I'm all packed up, and today felt like an ice cream kind of day. So thanks for coming along with me today, and I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are. Don't forget to give me a follow, and also if anything that I have shown you today appeals to you, feel free to message me and we're happy to post things out. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye.